In just 6 years, Aviation Australia has evolved from a state vocational training provider into a commercially viable, globally recognised leader in its field. In early 2000, the Queensland Government recognised the tremendous contribution the aviation and aerospace industries could make to the state's economy. The stage was set. Boeing had established its Australian headquarters in Brisbane in 1998, and Virgin Blue was poised to base itself in Brisbane. In January 2001, the Queensland Government invested $10 million in the establishment of an aerospace centre of excellence, ensuring a consistent supply of aviation and aerospace professionals to underpin the future success of the state's aviation and aerospace industry. Aviation Australia was born, formed as a private company and controlled by a government-appointed board of directors. The CEO and senior management were recruited because of their extensive aviation industry experience, solid training background and commercial focus. To meet Aviation Australia's core business and primary training service obligation, Aviation Australia obtained accreditation as a registered training organisation and introduced world-class multimedia courseware. Apprentice training programs were structured to meet industry requirements, including a new 12-month full-time institutional Certificate 4 program that was directly aligned to new Australian and international aircraft maintenance licence requirements. Aviation Australia is required by the Queensland Government to provide ongoing training for approximately 150 students each year on the Institutional Certificate 4 program at both its Brisbane and Cairns campuses. Building on these successful programs, Aviation Australia expanded its range of services to the industry and, in its role as a group training organisation, recruited and managed apprentices on behalf of employers, an innovation that has since been further developed to include an employment services and labour hire business. The company exported its skills to other parts of Australia and overseas, initially through the Cairns Aviation Skills Centre and licence agreements in Victoria through Kangan Batman TAFE, soon to be extended to other parts of Australia and overseas. This entrepreneurial approach continues to build both market share and reputation. Aviation Australia's management and its board identified that significant commercial market opportunities existed in Asia and the Middle East as a result of strong airline growth, the introduction of new aircraft and technology, and significant changes to aviation regulations. New markets for airline-sponsored engineering cadets and self-sponsored engineering students emerged from the core apprentice training capability, and Aviation Australia took the advantage. To cater for the apprentice training and the new commercial business opportunities, Aviation Australia built world-class facilities, supported by outstanding training systems and a team of motivated aviation professionals committed to the ideals and objectives of the organisation. Aviation Australia obtained accreditation by the Australian Civil Aviation Safety Authority and the Hong Kong Civil Aviation Department. It became the first non-European organisation to gain accreditation by the European Aviation Safety Agency to deliver ESA Part 147 basic training, a maintenance training standard being adopted throughout the world. Through foresight and planning, Aviation Australia is poised to capitalise on the opportunities this initiative presents to provide training and examination services to the world. In 2007, Aviation Australia became the first and only organisation accredited by CASA to conduct training and certification to Australia's new aircraft maintenance licensing regulations. These approvals put Aviation Australia in a very strong position to gain significant commercial business. Armed with this experience and regulatory approvals, Aviation Australia progressively expanded its services to meet industry demand for specific aircraft type training and custom courses for its customers, including tailored online courses for customers and in-house students. In 2005, Aviation Australia identified a significant market opportunity and expanded its services to include cabin crew training, building a world-class common user emergency procedures training centre and the only independent cabin crew training centre in the region. A formal 10-week Certificate 2 cabin crew course for self-sponsored students was introduced. It has opened up career opportunities, improved cabin crew standards, and has reduced training and recruitment costs for airline customers. Today, Aviation Australia has established commercial business relationships with over 60 airlines and aerospace companies worldwide, including some of the most prestigious organizations in the industry. Aviation Australia staff have delivered training in 15 countries, and each year over 9,000 people will access training services at Aviation Australia. The Queensland Government's investment of around $19 million over the past 6 years, combined with support from the Australian Government, has created an industry leader with global opportunities. There are opportunities and challenges ahead. The aviation industry is forecasting major growth in Australia, Asia and the Middle East over the next 20 years. In fact, Brisbane Airport's workforce alone has grown from around 6,000 in 2001 to about 15,000 today, and is expected to reach 42,000 by 2023. Large numbers of pilots, engineers, cabin crew, air traffic controllers and support staff will be required as the industry takes off. The challenge lies in the current skills shortages and issues of recruitment, training and retention of staff for airlines, armed forces, maintenance organizations and service providers. Aviation Australia, a recognized industry leader, will be there to capture the significant opportunities and to provide solutions for the challenges. With a globally recognized brand, international accreditations, outstanding systems, world-class facilities, cutting-edge courseware, highly skilled staff, and experienced management, Aviation Australia is set to capitalize on the solid platform it has already established in the major growth markets.